Good afternoon and welcome to my channel. This is Miss Grace. Today I'm going to show you how to brew kombucha tea. Today I'm going to brew kombucha tea for you. It's a very quick recipe, really. Less than 5 minutes, you're done. Boom. Yes. So all you need, I'll show you the ingredients you need. The most important ingredient to brew kombucha is a SCOBY. I've got a SCOBY right in here. Yes, I'll show you what SCOBY is. What the SCOBY is. This is a SCOBY. This is my small SCOBY. This is my second SCOBY. This is a baby SCOBY from the mother SCOBY right in there. So I've got two batches. So I've got a bigger SCOBY which is in there, which is brewing. It's got about 5 days left, and a small SCOBY in there. And then you need tea. So if you've got loose tea, perfect. So I'm going to use tea bags today. So I've got 5 tea bags. So you can have a cup full of loose tea. If you haven't got loose tea, you can use tea bags like so. So I'm going to use tea bags today. And then you need sugar. Yes, sugar. Sugar is another important ingredient because the tea has to ferment. So the SCOBY and the tea need to ferment. And there I'm going to use a cup full of sugar. There's sugar in there, right? And then I'm gonna use, you just need cold water, and you need a container, because once you brew the kombucha, the tea, you have to put it in a container. So I've got a small container here, and the SCOBY only grows as big as the container. So my SCOBY will only grow as big as, in size it will be as big as this, but in thickness it will grow thick anyway, but the size of it will be like this. So it only grows as big as the container. So today I'm using this small container to brew the kombucha, right? So I'll show you another, there we go. This is my other kombucha in here. Yes, see how big that one is. That one is doing really well. So I've got a few days left before it's ready, so just leave it over there. There we go. So what we do here, I'm going to use a pot to make the tea, to make the black tea. So I've already made the black tea. So I've added sugar, water, and then stir it up, and then added the tea bags as well. There we go. So that's hot boiling water. So the sugar dissolves in water, and then you put the tea bags. So there, my tea is warm enough. The tea has to be room temperature. Right? Before you put the SCOBY, the tea has to be room temperature. So that's why I'm going to dilute that tea with some cold water. So I'm going to put the SCOBY in here, in my container, in my small container. There we go. So put the black tea in here, like so. And there you go. It's black tea. There you go. And then I'm just going to add some water, make sure it's at room temperature. There we go. Like so. There we go. So my tea, that's my black tea there. So in there is just sugar, water, and tea, right? So that's my black tea there. And before I put the SCOBY, just move this. Before I put the SCOBY in there, that's the SCOBY there. So I've made sure that the black tea is cold. Yeah, very cold. Because once you put the SCOBY in there, and the tea is hot, it's going to kill it. So you need to make sure its room temperature is warm enough. So I'm going to put muscovy in there. Whoops, there we go. Yeah, and the juice, a little bit of that. There we go. There. And then you have to leave it for roughly for 2 weeks. 2 weeks. So just make a note there. 2 weeks from today, the drink, the kombucha, should look like so. So there you go. You got the black tea. That black tea should look like that. Once it's fermented, it should look like that. There we go. So there we go, black. So that black tea will turn into something healthy like a kombucha. Very nice. And here, there we go. So this is the one I've got. This is a already made one. It's been brewed for 2 weeks, and that's the way it should look after 2 weeks. So from that to this. Oh wow, gosh, see me. So from that to 2 weeks. So what you do, once it's done, and then you just cover it. You can use a paper napkin or a cloth, you know, and then you just cover it, and you put it in a dark place somewhere in your house, in your kitchen, where there is less traffic, really, and then you leave it for 2 weeks. And then after 2 weeks, there we go. The kombucha is ready to be shared with your friends, with your neighbors, and yeah. So that's about it. So I hope you try to brew a kombucha tea, and thanks for watching. And if you like my video, please subscribe down. Thank you.